What the fuck? You are one special person. What is up, you guys, and welcome to the podcast. I am Zamora Love.
I am Princess Bootyshorts.
And baby, we are here. It is the last week of 2022. And we're ready to get this motherfucker started.
Yeah. Y'all, I don't have a drink. Oh my God, I only have water. She's staying hydrated, hoe.
See, I have two beverages. So I'm drinking one for her and one for me. I have a little orange Jameson and Sprite in this one. And then I have my little lovely vodka cocktail in that one.
You know, she could have gotten me a glass coquito, but she didn't.
She could have, but you also could have been to work on time, but you weren't.
The last episode of 2022 is where he gets physically violent.
Oh, speaking of physical violence, we have a lot to cover.
No, we don't.
We have a lot to cover. So make sure that y'all are rolling up, sparking up, and if you don't do none of that, pull it up. Because, baby, this is Two Queens, One Blunt.
Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. You better spark it up with two queens and a blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. You better spark it up with two queens and a blonde.
Girl. Oh, damn. We didn't tell the people we don't have a blunt today.
Two queens and as many joints as I'm gonna roll.
And the edibles that we ate before we pressed record.
Shout out to my sister and her partner Rob for giving us these edibles. I'm gonna let you know how it goes, but I know I won't lose Simba.
Oh, what?
So she thought she took the edible, and then it was like her boyfriend was like, "Oh, let Toby out the cage." She's like, "Okay," forgot to do that. And then she freaked the fuck out. She's like, "Where's Toby?" Ran outside, crying, freaking out. And then all of a sudden, he calls her and he's like, "Toby's right here."
Oh, my goodness. Thalia.
Shout out.
It's all right. So, baby, it is the last week of 2022. So let me ask you, how's your week been?
Honestly, it's been a fuck shit week. It really has been a fuck shit week.
Ooh. Now she needs some therapy in a box.
No, because I thought about what we were talking about right before, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to talk about it. But then I was like, oh yeah, both of my flights got canceled. My bag is who the fuck knows where. I should be in Texas, but I'm not. My flight, by the way, on the way back today got canceled as well. So I would have been stuck in Texas.
And it would have been a solo woman show. One queen, no blunts. That's exactly what the episode would have been. I probably would have smoked a bowl or a bong or what? Marijuanas?
She probably would have smoked a bowl or a bong or whatever, but...
Or I probably would have went down and got that gas mask, and then the episode would have been me smoking.
One queen, one gas mask.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be showing the camera all my drugs. Just in case these hoes want to be like, whoa.
Not like you don't see the entire premise of our show or anything, but in case you want to be shocked.
Very that. But girl, okay, so her flights got canceled, so she's not in Texas.
Not in Texas. Did not get to see my family and the baby that was just born this year. And didn't get to see that. My siblings were super disappointed because they're supposed to be there for their winter break. Mm-hmm. So that happened. On top of that, bitch, can we talk about... So I made this fire-ass tinga.
Oh.
Bitch. No, because if we're bringing it up, I'm bringing it up.
Because I was damn sure going to bring it up.
This is the thing. With tinga, you have to blend the tomato, the chipotle, and all the stuff.
Okay.
I wasn't at home.
And tinga is a Hispanic dish.
Smothered chicken in a red sauce.
Yes.
Anyways, I wasn't at home. You get to use the stuff that we would normally have used. So
Sure, Jen. But keep going.
Bitch, the top of the blender dropped in and went.
Girl. And I'm sitting there chopping up some onion for the ceviche. And I just look over like, and this bitch is panicked. Immediately just, like, she didn't make any audible noise. But literally her reaction was just like, panic. She didn't know what to do. She was like, do I just reach in and grab it? And I was like, bitch, is she going to chop her fingers off?
That was my brain process. My brain was like,
because then the shit started flying everywhere.
And I was like, fuck. Do I cover the hole? Do I stop it? Do I unplug it? I couldn't figure it out. And then she was like, girl, stop it. And my brain was like, yeah. Yeah, that was the answer. Thank you.
I was so gagged. So with that falling in, immediately I'm like, damn, we can't eat this. But it was smelling so fucking good in that kitchen that I was literally moments before it fell in about to say, damn, I can't wait to eat that shit. So
yeah, it fell in. We tried to strain it, but apparently I didn't get everything out. But it was plastic and not glass. So
you say that like it's any better, though.
If it was glass, it would have cut in your fucking mouth.
Let's say what happened. Because she still hasn't said what the fuck happened.
Look, I've had a rough week. We're going to leave it at that. This has been Two Queens with One Blunt.
Oh, no, baby.
Two Queens with One Blunt.
We are not leaving it at that. We are getting down to the nitty gritty that as I was sitting there eating this marvelous meal that we had just created, I go to take a bite of my tinga. It was so good. I said, ooh. Let me get into the second bite. And I'm going to take a second bite. And bitch, literally, my two front teeth chopped down on this hard as, big as piece of plastic from the fucking blender.
From the blender.
And we're at a dinner party with some of our close friends, but also some people that aren't super close to us, but they're at least like, in our friend group. So I decided to not out the bitch and just straight dog her and yell out, bitch.
She texted me very politely, and I appreciated every second of it. Because I sent a reaction gift, but I was like, but at the same time, me, like 3 minutes earlier, also found pieces in my
So
Tenga.
she really need her ass whooped because she should have told us when she found the goddamn piece in her Tenga.
I was like, it was a pretty big piece. I was like, maybe that was the last one.
But then, right after I text her this, she comes over to see it. And next thing you know, our fucking mother eats a piece. And it scrapes up her side of her mouth and her tooth. And she is immediately pissed the fuck off.
Triggered.
And she was so mad that she went into the kitchen and just started cleaning up. That's literally what she did. And she stayed in the kitchen for like a good hour and a half just cleaning. Bitch. When I tell you that ruined the entire dinner.
It's a shame.
Literally ruined the entire dinner. Because at that moment, everybody was just like, well, damn.
Except Kenya.
Except for fucking Kenya.
A fucking real one. She said it was good. She said it was good.
Wait, but let's not forget, Mikey also got a piece too.
Mikey. Key.
And you know that nigga, he listens and watches faithfully every week. So you need to apologize to Key for trying to kill him because he is still processing.
Key, I'm sorry I tried to kill my favorite bitch.
That was an apology, I guess, Key. We tried. So yes, you heard it here first. On Christmas, Princess Bootyshorts attempted to take out Sasha Love, Zamora Love, Mikey, and her goddamn self.
Mark was fine, though.
Mark didn't eat it.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. He was one of the first people that ate it.
Okay, so Mark was fine and Kenya was fine. Thank God. I just also want to let the record state that bitch made it, not me. Y'all can eat my food.
It wasn't my blender. That was the gag behind it. Because how the fuck did it just like...
Girl, it was entirely too much for me.
How was your week?
Well, do you have a joint rolled already? Because I think my week deserves a joint. Because, baby, let me tell you.
Do you have a joint rolled already? As I finish rolling a joint.
Okay. Because I'm like, baby, let me tell you. She had a week. I had my first official Twitter fight.
You're so stupid. Go home.
I was so proud about it. I'm not really proud about it. It is what it is. You know, I don't like to be beefing with hoes on the internet. It's pointless. It literally just makes everybody look bad. Because it's like y'all literally can't be adults enough to just have a conversation in public. However, when I'm not talking to someone and they attempt to attack me and drag my character, especially after I've said not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, and then added the person that I was talking about, and you're still trying to tell me that I was talking about you, then it's like, bitch, fuck it. I don't care. Yes, I'm gonna dog, and yes, I'm gonna go in. So, unfortunately, there was a beef that I'm sure most of, if not all of, the Chicago scene saw. But, you know, at the end of the day, I stand by what I said in my original tweet, which was, maybe you shouldn't assume things are about you when you see something, unless somebody directly said, this is for you. Because even though it might add up, everything might add up to make it seem like, okay, this could definitely be about me.
But if that's the case, then put on that shoe and wear it pridefully. Like, it doesn't...
Or just directly message the person, especially if this is a person you've never had a beef with before. This is the person that you're supposed to be cool with. And not saying that cool with means friends, because she also made it very clear that we were not friends. But professional, work well with, cordial, nice, things like that. That was definitely things that you could use to describe our relationship prior to this. So, if this is somebody that you're cool with, and you ain't got no beef with them, why wouldn't you just directly message them? Or reach out to their drag mother who you're close friends with or have direct access to and ask them, is this shit about me? Let me stop, because I'm going off on a tangent.
I'm just sitting here rolling this joint like, okay, this is
because I'm just like, for real, that shit blew me, because my whole thing is, it all resorted back to me bringing it to the light that anybody that thinks that you cannot bully an adult is weird as fuck. And I stand by that. You're weird as fuck if you think you can't bully someone who is an adult. Literally, HR is there for a reason. You literally do workplace harassment training yearly for a reason.
It's just not called bullying in the workplace. It's called harassment.
Harassment. So it's the same damn thing. But anybody that thinks that you cannot bully or be bullied as an adult is weird as fuck. And I stand on that. If you disagree with me, keep your opinion to yourself, because I don't care. This is my platform. You don't need to comment on it. If you absolutely feel like a conversation is needed, then by all means, DM me. But if you don't feel like a conversation is needed, keep your opinion on your platform, because that's what I do. I keep mine on mine.
Now, what about the girlies that just want to fight?
Well, then you can drop a pin, or you can let me know exactly when, where, and how you want to do this, because I have no problem showing up.
Just to clarify for all the girlies out there.
You just better be
Pick
ready.
your poisons.
But I would much rather drag you verbally than drag you physically, if that makes any of you feel better. I'm just no punk bitch who's going to be bullied. So, with that being said, I always try to lead with love. I really do.
And one blunt a day keeps the bullshit away. But clearly it didn't this week, because she was smoking blunts on blunts on blunts.
Wait, but do you want to know the thing that pissed me off the most? I had just got home from doing my my Christmas dinner shopping. I went to JJ's. I got a lovely wing and fish combo with extra lemon pepper fried hard. I was on the phone with Sasha.
That's the leader.
And I had just finished rolling my blunt. And I said, I'm going to smoke this blunt, smoke like half of it, fuck this food up, smoke the rest, and chill out and enjoy my Christmas Eve. Because mind you, this was on Christmas Eve. Girl.
Christmas fucking Eve.
Couldn't even spark the blunt. Literally, as soon as I was going to spark the blunt, my Twitter said, ding. I literally was like, oh, girl. And of course, I'm on the phone with Sasha. So Sasha's like, what? And I'm like, bitch, this girl just messaged me again. Or not messaged me, but tweeted me again. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I do understand that this person has apologized on Twitter. They also would like to have a conversation personally. And I also want to let it be known that I'm not saying this person's name out of respect, because I do still think that a level of professionalism can always be held, even if, you know, a dragging just commenced. Y'all got Twitter. Y'all can go be nosy. Follow a bitch while you're at it. But I do understand that this person did reach out to my drag mother in hopes to get in contact with me. It's just not the time. Respectfully, it's just not the time. I appreciate that you can acknowledge that you were in the wrong and that you would like to mend it. It's just not the time for me, because I had nothing but respect and saw you in nothing but a good light. And for you to completely attack me and try and drag my character, saying things such as, I just can't respect you because you're not real enough to admit that you were talking shit about me, and I have nothing to say to a bitch who can't be 10 toes down on what she said and all this other stuff. Like, whoa, girl. What? Don't do that, because I did nothing to you and I wasn't talking about you. However, like I said, I can appreciate that you can acknowledge that, but it just showed me your real character. I've never done nothing to you, so there was no reason for you to try and attack me like that. If the shoe was on the other foot, I literally would have, even if I didn't DM you, I would have responded to the tweet with, wait, is this about what I just tweeted? ? And then if you said no, I would have left it at that. But that's not the way that it went. So it put a very bad taste in my mouth. I will always remain professional. So if we are working together, please do not feel like it's going to be bad energy on me, because it's not. I have no problem being professional and still having good energy in the room, because there's a difference between being professional and then having like that heavy energy where people don't want to be in the room with you, and then being professional and still being fun. And even though you're not necessarily a fan or besties with someone, you're still able to have cordial conversation and keep the air light. I can do that. So please understand, none of that is going to change. But as far as us having a conversation to try and fix that men's and all that stuff, it's just not necessary. You said what you said. I understand how you felt. I'm glad that you apologized about it. I said what I said. You understand how I felt, I assume. So there's nothing left to be said. Simple as that. And yes, I'm going to address it because it's my platform. So before you be like, well, why would you talk about it? Because I want to. And like I said last week, who is going to check me? We'd love to see it. Anyway. So that was my week in a nutshell. Because yes, this did last 3 days.
You know,
half of the week, I was arguing with bitches on Twitter over nothing.
And it's different from when I argue with bitches on Twitter over nothing, because it's intentional for me. We just being stupid, and it's everyone's in on it. Like, it's not like
right. And see, this is why I say I don't like getting on Twitter.
Yeah, she's here, y'all. She's here to stay.
I am because no shade. was fun. It was fun. But I always like arguing with people. Like, I don't want to argue with you, but
Yes,
trust
she
and believe
does.
when I'm doing it, I'm enjoying it.
I don't want to argue with you, but if you oppose me any bit of it, I will.
But I don't always choose to argue. I can use my words in a nicer way.
Get idiot.
So, I don't know.
Sorry.
It is what it is. I was really torn on if we were going to get on here and talk about it. No shade. Originally, I was going to get out here and drag her. But she did apologize. And, you know, I do understand that she realizes I was not talking about her. So, I'm not going to do that. But, like I said, it is my platform. And I'm going to talk about whatever I want to on my platform. So,
Period.
it got spoken on. Anyway, since we've gone through our weeks,
Song of the day. Should we do that now?
let's do Song of the Day.
Shit, I don't even know what song it is. Hold on.
Wow. So I will say mine. And mine is a Song of the Day, not because, okay, first of all, you guys cannot judge me. Let's start that there. That's where we're first going to start it off with. But my Song of the Day is the Song of the Day to me because I did not know this song at all. And I am doing Roscoe's Lip Sync Assassin tomorrow. And we have to learn all the songs. This is the only song that I really did not know. Well, there was two. The Dancing in the Mirror, Singing in the Shower.
Shower by Becky G.
I know that one now, though.
I love that song.
And also this song. But this song, I had to listen to a lot. But I got it down, baby. So my song of the week is Celine Dion. It's all coming back to me now.
As it should be. Respectfully.
I was trying to get it to play, but it's not playing. There we go. Very this. Y'all know what song that is. Y'all heard it. I'm not about to get a copyright. But that's my song of the week. Because, bitch, I listened to that song a lot this fucking week.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah. The gag was me listening to that song cussing bitches out on Twitter, though.
As Celine would have wanted.
As the lead would have wanted. Okay, so.
All right. So my song of the week.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so ugly. I hate when people do that. I know. Real nasty. Anyway. I'm going to try to mute that part.
Fingers crossed. All right. So my song is by an artist that's very near and dear to my heart. We've been friends for like ages, like since 5th grade.
Oh, I know this artist.
Yes. His name is Adrian Miles. His song is After Tonight.
Are you going to play it?
I will play it. I wonder if I could play more than it because it's his music.
No, it's probably still copywritten.
Damn.
But we could just fight in and say we have permission to. And then when they reach out to him or whatever. Or you reach out to, we can figure that out.
All right.
It's cute.
It's a good song. One of my favorite songs by him. So go ahead and check it out. It'll be on our playlist. Shout out to Adrian. I was like, ooh,
I know. I almost said it too.
But that's how I feel about like our names and stuff too. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, shout out to Adrian. Love you.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. On that way to the break, though. Bye.
Two queens, one blind. One.
Just two. All right, y'all. We are back. and we are ready to get into today's topic, which is a good old recap of 2022.
In our perspectives.
If we can remember.
How was January for you?
You know, I can't remember. It was a very long time ago. I do remember it's when I started hosting. Oh, shit. The edible just kicked in. I'm sitting here like,
Oh my.
why do I feel like this? And I'm like, oh, the edible has kicked in. All right. So, I do not remember exactly what happened other than I did start hosting Drag Race. I believe that was season 14 at Sidetrack every Friday with Alex K. That was fun. And that started in January for me. So that was a cool thing.
Period.
Yeah, because that changed me from being a once-a-week gal to a twice-a-week gal. Mm-hmm.
Period.
What about you?
Wait. Okay. No. It's nothing specifically for me. January was a blur. When did that whole thing with the Capitol happen? Was that this year or was that last year?
I feel like that was in 2021.
Okay.
But it could have been this year.
Look,
I don't know. I'm very high right now. And I did this to myself. But that's okay. All right. What about February? Anything happened in February that you can remember? Personally, anything like that?
Oh, I was doing a lot of drag competitions during that time. I was like, wait, yeah.
Can we pause on the play? We need to pause on the play. Is this segment gonna work?
Should we do something else? Okay.
Because I'm like, we really cannot remember shit. Okay, so.
How was your January? I don't remember.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Do we need to take a little break again? So we can
We even smoked. Let's take a little break real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Mazel tov.
All right.
Welcome back to Two Queens, One Blend. So we're gonna play Puff Puff Pass because that's our
I'm going to be
thing.
very honest with y'all. We're going to try. This might not happen. See, what happened was, let me drink a sip of water. We took an edible, And you remember last episode we talked about how we were so lit that we couldn't film the podcast. And then we were like, maybe we missed out on a really good episode for you guys. So we're trying to fight through that. But when I tell you, I am high.
That's the first deep breath I took in a while. I was like, oh my God. Oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip the topic for now. Because I think that since we're high boots, it would be a little bit more fun if we play Puff Puff Pass. It's the last episode of the year. Let's finish it out with the game that we've played just about all year. This episode was all about going through our favorites of the year. I'm going through some of the things that happened in our year and just recapping the year. So if we're not able to do it tonight, we'll do it in the morning.
At some point, you'll get it.
But right now, y'all about to get this king.
You.
Ew. All right.
So you're not smoking?
I'm going to be very honest with you. Right now, no. It's taking everything in me not to go lay down in my bed. Take the camera, take the mics, let's go lay down. But I might fall asleep.
All right, really super fun trivia. On average, what is the one...
Hi. She's high. Bear with us.
On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times a day?
Is there any options?
No, it's like the answer.
Fart?
No. Is it your final answer?
Yeah.
No.
What is it?
Open the fridge.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Bitch.
Do you open the fridge 22 times a day?
No, I don't eat.
And there we have it. It's time to switch over to therapy in a box. No, I'm joking.
I'm kidding, I do eat.
All right. Here we go. Riddle me this. What word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
What?
What word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
What?
Short. You add that ER.
You know,
And it's
I was
shorter.
thinking that. And then I was like, no, that can't be the answer.
It is.
So
But
sad.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm too high to do this. I need to go lay it down. We're going to pick this up in the morning.
In the morning.
We tried.
Mazel tov.
Cheers. No, I need the water. Cheers, baby. See y'all in the morning.